Good Wednesday afternoon, everybody. Meteorologist Greg Majestic back with you here in the North Georgia Majestic Weather Studios with your weather update here on your July the 8th, 2026. Wrapping up our Wednesday on a decent note, not feeling all that bad outside. It's warm, but not overly humid as it could be, and we just have a couple of spotty showers. No big deal for today. Now, the weather story for today is going to continue to see a building rain chance going into the weekend, and we'll be tracking some storms that could be rolling in out of Tennessee. Maybe a slight severe weather risk with this going into Friday. We're going to break it all down for you here on this update. Now, before we get rolling, if you're new here to our YouTube channel and you live anywhere across North Georgia, let me quickly introduce myself as your personal weatherman. I'd love for you to give me a hire as I'm on a mission to build a professional 24-hour weather channel, which we just launched yesterday, and we still got a lot of work to do to make this thing look very good. So please subscribe to the channel and make sure you hit that notification bell to be alerted on all weather updates, as well as any potential live severe weather updates we do exclusively for North Georgia here when it's warranted. All right, let's go and get into today's report, shall we? As we're looking at a beautiful day there in Dahlonega, some sunshine, nice puffy clouds out there, beautiful afternoon to say the least. And I've been enjoying a great day here in Brazelton as well. Had a little bit of a breeze outside, and like I said, humidity not overly high as it could be. I mean, right now outside my door, it's 91 degrees, but the humidity is at 47%. So anytime you get that humidity lower than 50%, that's not all that bad. We'll definitely take it by July standards. Now, looking at the local radar, again, as expected, a couple of spotty showers up here across extreme North Georgia has been fired up for today. But again, nothing widespread, and I expect it to remain spotty going into tomorrow as well, before the rain chances start to increase going into the weekend. Now, temperatures warming up nicely here for this afternoon, already up to near 90 degrees there in Atlanta, 91 in Jefferson, 87 in Vernon Dalton, 85 Clayton. So, again, a typical summer afternoon here all across North Georgia. And rain is pretty sparse, especially here in Georgia and in Alabama. Got a little more activity here across Tennessee and portions of northern Mississippi, and more coverage up toward Kentucky and down toward Florida, but otherwise, really not all that bad here across our region. Satellite picture showing a pretty decent day, just a few fair weather clouds out there, but you notice this moisture is kind of streaming up here from the Gulf and a little disturbance up here to the north. We're going to see some waves of showers and storms that are going to kind of work in out of Tennessee and kind of sneak into Georgia here as we go through the forecast period here going into Friday and Saturday. So right now, because of the rain threat up here across portions of Kentucky and Tennessee, they do have flash flood watches up. Not expecting that in our area. I don't think we'll get quite that bad, and the heat advisory should stay down to the south, so I'm not expecting any of that right now in our forecast for the next couple of days. So looking at that severe weather outlook I was telling you guys about, again, just a general thunderstorm threat here for today and tomorrow. Again, very isolated. It was no big deal, and same goes for tomorrow as well. I'm not expecting a whole lot here. Now, going into Friday, we are seeing a marginal risk here going up across extreme northwest Georgia as some storms may roll in out of Tennessee. So, again, maybe special weather statement. Couldn't rule out isolated severe, but not too big a deal, nothing too widespread, but it will bring a better chance of rain going in only for Friday, but going into Saturday. Not expecting a washout weekend. You just need to plan accordingly for those scattered afternoon showers and thunderstorms that'll be in and around the area. So looking at your forecast, looking at the regional model here, last high resolution model here, is we're kind of looking at, again, these series of storms that should be blowing into the area here. So again, today, not bad. Going into tomorrow, again, anything for tomorrow, again, it's going to be pretty isolated. You see the couple of storms there firing up there toward Ellijay and up there to the east of Lafayette. And again, you see those storms there popping forward tomorrow. So it'll be isolated for tomorrow here and there. And then going into Friday afternoon, let's get that going in here. Seeing isolated stuff going into Friday as well, seeing a couple of storms there. Looks like Saturday will be the better chance for getting some rain in here. You get some storms moving up to the north, and you see that there going in on Saturday. Seeing much better coverage there on Saturday afternoon. That's a pretty impressive line of storms there. So we'll have to watch this closely because that could trigger some severe weather potential going even into Saturday here on the end of this run as this moves on to the south. So a couple of days to watch. We'll see how things work out. But one thing's for certain, we'll see increased chances of rain, and it looks like better coverage as well. What we're going to be also watching is just a couple of old systems that are going to kind of decay across the area, and those tend to enhance the rain threat, especially with the daytime heating and that kind of thing. So as we go toward Friday and Saturday, I think that's what we're ultimately going to be seeing. So forecast tomorrow, Gainesville, 93-73. Again, just an isolated chance of a shower and thunderstorm, as you just saw there on the models there. We'll start most areas here in the 70s in the morning, except for some 60s up in the mountains. And then our afternoon highs are very similar to what we saw today, as you kind of see there. 91 Gainesville, 90 up in Dalton, 94 over down there toward Atlanta. So kind of a steamy day there a little bit. And then it'll cool off, obviously, with a spotty shower or thunderstorm. Regionally, the hot weather continues to plague the areas over there toward the Carolinas, thanks to the westerly winds that kind of continue to move in there and keep them a little elevated with their temperatures for right now. But overall, most of the South is fairly seasonable, except for the Carolinas right now. All right, next 7 days, here we go. All right, so we're going to bring the rain chance up to 40% on Friday. Okay, very sparse for yesterday, but definitely better on Friday, as you just saw there with scattered storms. Same for Saturday and Sunday and Monday. We're keeping the rain chance at 60%. These could flex a little bit, but generally looking at scattered storms. Look at the temperatures, though. Monday's high is 83. All the models are going way below normal there on Monday. I was going to post something there on Facebook on that, and we kind of briefly upper 80s and lows around 70. That's not bad for July. We'll take that. Not very often you get a cold front to push on through. Now, with the chance of thunderstorms, and obviously there could be a severe component with some of these storms, you may want to download this free weather app. It's my gift to you. Go ahead and download this. I'll go ahead and scan that QR code there. The top one's for the Apple users, and the bottom one's for you Android users there at Google Play. And again, a great weather app. It's going to alert you when there's rain coming near an area, lightning nearby, hour-by-hour forecast, futurecast. It's a great tool. And it's sponsored by our friends there at Roof It Forward out of Woodstock, Georgia. They're one of your premier weather roofing companies here in North Georgia, and they give you great customer service. And if you do need a roof, call these guys. They're not insurance chasers. They just want to take care of you. And, oh, by the way, they give a portion back to local children's charities, so they really do pay it forward. Great company, and we're glad to have them on board as our weather app sponsor. All right, again, appreciate you guys checking us out here on the YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe and check out our 24-hour channel. It is a work in progress. It's going to be getting better. I've got some new feature stuff that I'm going to be bringing on board here. I'm partnering up with another Facebook provider out there. We'll let that be a surprise for you, but we'll have their content on that weather wheel as well. And again, we'll work slowly but surely to make it better. And by the way, look for the streaming in a weather app update. We're going to put the streaming channel platform over there on the weather app as well. That'll be coming out here in the days ahead. All right, appreciate you guys checking us out. Make sure you give us a subscribe there on YouTube and hit that notification bell. Very important, because you don't do that, YouTube will not let you know we've updated our forecast or even alert you when we're doing live severe weather coverage. So make sure you do that. All right, you guys take it easy, be good, stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow. You guys enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Bye-bye.